Welcome to day 2 of the T3 Arms 12-day challenge for tip-top toned arms. We've successfully completed day 1. Today you're only going to need a yoga mat, warm up and cool down included, 4 moves, 45 seconds on, followed by a 15-second break. And we'll be featuring the following artists. Let's begin the warm-up by crossing our arms over our body and stepping side to side. Up next, we have arm rotations. Let's stretch out the chest. Other side. Up next, we have a march in place, or you can do as I'm doing and jog in place. Make sure to move those arms. Something more, bloodstream to the core. Now is the only time, now is where you'll find all of it comes. We have high knee jacks, keep your back straight. All that you have is this one moment right in front of you. Feel it in your body, that hour makes your heart beat. Up next, we have a forearm press. So frame your face with your arms, pressing those forearms together, and then bring your arms up and down. You'll have a small range on this movement, but it will increase over time. Alright, warm-up complete. So for our first move today, we have wall push-ups. So take a stance a few feet from the wall, keeping a straight line from your shoulders down to your heels. Find movement in your ankles and feet. Engage your core and push off the wall. Rest. Up next, we have a static plank. You can be up on your toes and hands for the advanced modification, or drop down to your knees and elbows. And we're going to hold this position for 45 seconds. To get the most out of this move, form is crucial. So make sure to engage that core and your biceps, tuck your pelvis slightly, squeeze your glutes. Keep somewhat of a straight line from your shoulders down to your knees. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Up next, we have a side plank. So again, you can either be on your toes for the advanced modification or drop down to your knees, keeping a straight line from the shoulder down to the knees and raising your hip up towards the ceiling. Now in the top left corner, I show the advanced modifications. For the last 10 seconds, let's straighten out the top leg and hover it, dipping the hip down to the floor and up to the ceiling, engaging the obliques. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Let's switch to the other side. And for the last 10 seconds, hover that top leg. Three, 2, 1, and rest. For our last move today, we have a 2-minute plank. So we'll be rotating between a standard plank and side plank, holding each for 30 seconds. Let's get into position and begin. Engage your upper body. Don't let your chest sink. Tuck your pelvis. Engage your core. Let's rotate to the side in 3, 2, 1. Raise that hip to the ceiling. Engaging your core, keeping a straight line from the shoulders to the knees. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the standard plank. Rotate to the other side. Now I'm moving to the other end of my mat to remain facing the camera, but you can just rotate onto your other arm. Three, 2, 1. And rest. We're done. Well done. Let's continue with a cool down and a downward dog. Pedal out your feet, getting a nice stretch in those calves. Switching to a Cobra. This move is really good for the lower back. Okay, now when you're ready, let's go back into a child's pose, moving at your own pace. let's work on the flexibility of our wrists. So facing the fingertips towards the body, being on your hands and knees. Get a nice stretch in your forearm and wrist, being gentle with this movement. Okay, let's do the same thing, but with the fingertips facing towards the wall in front of us. Up next, we have the imaginary motorcycle move. So fingertips up, palms out. As you rotate your wrist down, make a fist with your hand. And then slowly rotate your wrist back up as you open your hand back up. For our next move, we'll be on our hands and knees. And this is called a cat-cow. Gently flexing your spine up and down. We're done. Relax back into a child's pose. So I like to do more of a cool down and stretch, so when you're ready, click this link to follow along with the 7-minute cool down. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, click like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.